Do you love American Sign Language? Do you want to learn more about deaf culture? Do you want to work with students who are deaf and hard of hearing? If so, UNF's Bachelor of Deaf Education is the place for you. Let us tell you more about it.
Hi, my name is Caroline Guardino, and I am the director of the Deaf Education Program. I grew up on the West Coast and have taught in both California and Hawaii in residential and public school settings. Since my arrival to UNF in 2008, I have been able to explore my research interests in both technology and reading graphic novels with students who are deaf and hard of hearing. I have a passion for traveling and exploration, so as often as I'm able, I infuse opportunities for our UNF students to travel both nationally and internationally. I've taken students to the Philippines, Greece, and Hawaii, not only once, but these are only a few places that we explore. Stay tuned for more.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Renee Kilpatrick, and I'm an assistant professor here in Deaf Education. I taught students in special education in Virginia at the beginning of my career before returning to school to get my master's in deaf education. Since then, I've taught in residential schools in both Tennessee and in Florida. My research primarily focuses on the language and literacy development of deaf and hard of hearing students, but my greatest passion is my professional development work in schools for the deaf in Haiti. You'll hear more about this later in the presentation.
The Deaf Education Program is comprehensive, preparing teachers to work with the diverse nature of students who are deaf and hard of hearing. Our philosophy is to respect and address diversity within the field by ensuring that all graduates are well prepared and equipped for the challenges of educating all students with varying hearing levels. In order to accomplish this goal, we believe in providing students with a variety of placement options in settings such as self-contained classrooms, resource classrooms, residential schools with itinerant teachers, and in clinical settings. We also believe in exposing students to different communication philosophies. We are fortunate in Northeast Florida to have access to schools and programs that practice total communication, listening and spoken language, as well as ASL English bilingual. There are 6 prerequisite courses required of students prior to being admitted into the program. Those 6 courses are listed on this slide, which include the 3 intro courses required of all Florida teachers, as well as American Sign Languages 1 through 3. In addition, students must pass all 4 sections of the General Knowledge exam. If you have already taken sign language from your prior institution, you may want to contact Michael Stoltz, who is the director of our ASL program. His email address is listed on this slide. You can set up an appointment with Mr. Stoltz, and he will interview you using sign language. After this interview, he will determine which ASL course best fits your skills based on your signing.
The Deaf Education Program is also comprehensive because of the coursework that lies within the program of study. As you can see, there are courses within the General Education Program in terms of Foundations of Literacy and TESOL. The TESOL courses will allow you to have a TESOL endorsement upon graduation. We also have some classes in Exceptional Student Education, which will allow you to better understand how to work with students who are deaf with disabilities. The majority of the classes are focused on specifically addressing and teaching students who are deaf and hard of hearing.
In addition to this coursework, students also complete several practicums and an internship. Practicum 1 and 2 are completed during the semesters while students are taking their traditional coursework. They're completed at various locations working with students who are deaf and hard of hearing. Students can also complete an additional practicum, which is a service learning or international practicum in settings outside of the traditional settings explored in practicum 1 and 2. During the final semester, students participate in a semester-long internship. This semester-long internship can be completed in a variety of different locations. Most students will complete at least half of their internship here locally in Duval County, St. Johns County, Clay County, or the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind. However, students also have the option of participating in distance internships for a portion of their internship. These distance locations include school districts throughout Florida, such as Alachua, Broward, Escambia, Hillsborough, Leon, Miami-Dade, Orange, Pinellas, and Palm Beach counties. They also include schools outside of Florida, such as the Alabama Institute for the Deaf and Blind, the Arizona School for the Deaf and Blind in Tucson, the Atlanta Area School for the Deaf, the California School for the Deaf, the Hawaii School for the Deaf and Blind, the Phoenix Day School for the Deaf, the South Carolina School for the Deaf and Blind, the Tennessee School for the Deaf, the Texas School for the Deaf, and the West Pennsylvania School for the Deaf. Beyond the coursework and internship experiences, UNF Deaf Education students have many opportunities to participate in professional activities that will help them be prepared to be better teachers of deaf and hard of hearing students. They can attend workshops for professionals to learn more about strategies for teaching and working with deaf and hard of hearing students. They can attend and present at state and national conferences, and even publish in scholarly journals.
Let's take a moment to learn how these experiences have impacted some of our former students.
Hi, I'm Amy Joyner. I am a senior in the Deaf Education program, and I'll be graduating this summer term and starting graduate school in the fall.
And I am Heather Nichols. I'm actually currently a graduate student. I graduated April 30th and will be full-time graduate in the fall as well.
The opportunity to participate in this research that we did for the past 2 semesters was just awesome. We learned a lot, collaborating with each other, learning from your peers, and then most importantly, being able to collaborate with your professors is an amazing opportunity. From the research, we learned more in depth how to collect data, how to write, how to prepare manuscripts, how to write grants, how to apply for grants that are available that you don't even know about. And then this past February, we actually were able to participate in a conference in Kentucky. And it was just an amazing opportunity. The conference in Kentucky, you're able to network. You meet other students on all different levels, graduate students. You meet other professors. You meet people who have just done amazing things within the field of deaf education. You were able to sit in on sessions and learn from all of the research and the data that they've collected, everything, just every single issue or trend that's in deaf education, you have the opportunity to learn about. And then networking is so important. And I think I can speak for both of us when I say that our writing ability has greatly improved. And I hope to continue doing undergraduate research or graduate research in the future, or even when I enter my professional career, have the opportunity to participate or conduct my own research, because it really gives you the opportunity to grow professionally.
Although in your classrooms you get theory and you practice, there's nothing like having hands-on experience in the classroom with the students and tutoring them one-on-one. You get to work on your behavior management, you get to work on all the different aspects of teaching that you won't get otherwise until you get into your internship. As a result of being asked to be involved in a research project through the University of North Florida and the Deaf Ed department specifically, because they put you in touch with the kids that you specifically, your demographic of who you want to work with, and you get to see them grow based on your own actions from the moment you start working with them through the end of the study. And it could be 10 weeks, it could be 15 weeks, which is what we just completed, was a 15-week study. And the growth of each student is just astounding, and it makes you feel really good about what you're doing.
You have these incredible professors that are willing to mentor you and work with you like one-on-one. You won't get this at some of the larger universities. And so if you participate in an independent study or in any kind of research, any kind of capacity with your professors, they are so involved and so hands-on, and you won't get this opportunity anywhere else. I mean,
we're not getting paid for this.
Honestly lucky to have.
One of our favorite things about UNF Deaf Education are the service learning opportunities for students. These opportunities are both national and international. Dr. Guardino has taken students to both Hawaii and the Philippines. Students were able to observe teachers in these settings teaching deaf and hard of hearing students, and even teach lessons of their own. We also took students to Greece to the International Congress on the Education of the Deaf, where they were able to hear from researchers all over the world who work with deaf and hard of hearing students. Our next adventure will be taking students to Haiti, where they will have the opportunity to observe teachers and to conduct their own lessons in 2 different schools for the deaf.
There are various ways to keep in touch as we are constantly updating our website. We are active on Facebook and Instagram, or you can directly email either Dr. Bardino, Dr. Kilpatrick, or our academic advisor, Katie Hetchka. Again, thank you for your time, and we appreciate the opportunity to provide you more information about our awesome program.